And that's what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I may talk it, but it's been a while since I've had some. I'm absolutely looking forward to this. Absolutely amazing. Get every last bit of juice out of that box. Tremendous. There we go. Oh, that was absolutely gorgeous. I needed that. And it's been a week and a half since I've had one of these babies as well. So I'm going to have one of these to wash that down with. And I'm starting to feel just like myself again. Cheers, everybody. And thank you for all the comments. Yes. All the comments on the video yesterday to do with KLD possibly selling up. I've slept on this now. I've had a good think about this. We'll get straight into it. At the end of this video, got a bit of information to do with some really good information. I really enjoyed this video to do with Sam Allardyce. Watch the end for Sam Allardyce. But yes, KLD selling up. Really? I've had a good think about this overnight. I've slept on it. I've mulled over it. And I'm thinking, no. I've got a feeling he's not going to sell up. I don't understand. I don't get it why he would sell up right at this moment in time. Now, I get the old not replacing the manager situation, going quiet, not spending much money and all that, but it doesn't make any sense to sell the club at this moment in time. So I think I'm gonna say I think he'll be for another season yet. I think he'll be for another season yet. I think he has to adapt a little bit. I think anybody out there, you know, a blind man out there could see that it hasn't worked this season. What's happened this season hasn't worked. You know, he thought last season we got in the playoffs, we'll go one better, we'll get more youngsters in, we'll get these youngsters in and we'll have a really good, fresh, young, exciting team. Get rid of all the older brigade, and this is we're going to have a really good, up-and-coming, exciting team. Hasn't worked that way, has it? The experience is gone. Tony Mowbray could see it, and he left. But he got sacked, really, to be fair. He could see it. And I think Speakman's made too many mistakes. I think, you know, saying that there's no manager now is the reason why he's going to sell the club. You know, end of the day, Speakman made a balls up getting rid of Tony Mowbray, simple as. They made a balls up, even more of a bigger balls up, getting in Michael Beale. So we are where we are because for me, in my eyes, Speakman made the wrong decisions. Now, KLD needs to adapt and change, and I think he will over the summer. I've got a feeling he'll do something different over the summer, change the model, as I like to say. Speakman will go the journey. He'll bring somebody else in, get some better advice of people, of different people. And I think we'll move a little bit with a bit of experience, but again, we'll still go with the youngsters. He'll still keep his budget, but I think he will get a bit. I think he will spend some of that Jack Clark money. And I'm saying Jack Clark money as in, you know, the likes of Dan Ballard could go. He's wanted by Everton, apparently. This Gerard Braithwaite for Everton could be leaving. So Dan Ballard could be the perfect replacement for Everton, you know. So that could be, I'm sensing Everton are really going to go for Dan Ballard in the summertime. Along maybe with this young lad, Ollie Bainbridge, the 18-year-old winger. They quite like the looks of him as well, don't they? He scored 6 goals. And today, Sunderland under-21s played Newcastle under-21s. I know we lost 3-2. Corey Evans got a game, 46 minutes. Started 46 minutes. Burstow started that game. Ekwa got 60-odd minutes. There was Bradley Dack, 60-odd minutes, pardon me. But yeah, but we lost 3-2. Evans scored a goal. Now let's see how Evans recuperates and gets, you know, see how his body reacts to playing this game of football today. And then obviously he's going to have probably another under-21 game. And we'll see if we get a couple of games at the end of the season for Sunderland. Doesn't mean he's going to come back anywhere near as good as he was before he got injured. He may do. I wish him all the best. I hope Corey comes back better than ever. That would be amazing. But if he comes back and plays well for 2 or 3 games at the end of the season, then maybe he's given another year's contract to see how he goes. What's your thoughts on that? If he comes back, he's not the same, then for me, let him go. But yeah, I've got this sneaky feeling. These rumours out there to do with KLD potentially going to sell the club. I've got a feeling that I think they're going to be wrong. I think he's going to stop at the club for another year yet. There's nothing when you have a really good think about it. There's nothing anywhere where he's said ever he's going to leave at an early stage. He's got a 5-year plan. So that's just my opinion. I know yesterday I was thinking he's going to go. And once I've slept on it and thought about it logically, I don't see why he'd want to sell the club now. In between seasons, yes. Right now, doesn't make any sense. He's got placed this. If he was going to sell the club, I think he'd sell Alexa Jack Clark first. I think he'd sell Dan Ballard. I think he'd get the money in first. That's just my opinion. But I've got a feeling he'll be here this time next year. That's just my opinion anyway. But like I said, Everton could be after Ballard. I hope they don't get him. But Trey Hume has won Northern Ireland Player of the Year, the 22-year-old. Happy birthday today, Trey Hume. 68 games for Sunderland scored, 3 goals in 4 games for Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland's Player of the Year. Trey Hume, how much has Trey Hume come on since he came over from Lingfield? He's been an absolute revelation for Sunderland. Again, they're the kind of people like Trey Hume. That's what you call a success story. That's one of the success stories I think Speakman's done. There's 1 or 2 success stories there. But I think last season we went overboard with all the youngsters and really sort of got a lot of them in, and a lot of them are nowhere near ready. So we need to sort of just step back a little bit, get experience in. So yeah, that's brilliant. But like, hey, Pembele even started the day. So there's a lot of people started the day. And it was a mistake for me letting Dusan Benedia go to Arias in Greece. He's only played 2 games. So what a waste. He could be in the team right now. He could be starting games of football for Sunderland right now. And I think he'd be a decent player right now. Miende, gone to Hibs, only started 1 game for Hibs. That's a waste as well. If you can't get a game for Hibs, doesn't say much for the poor lad, does it? I've heard some couple of Hibs fans have come on the channel and said, Triantos looks a really good prospect. Yes, he gave away 1 or 2 penalties at the start of his campaign in Hibs, but he's settled in now apparently. I think he's played 6 games, so well done Triantos. So there we go. Disappointing losing the under-21s North East derby again today, but that's the way it is. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Deep down inside, do you really think KLD is going to sell the club? I don't. I think he's going to stop at the club. But if he does stay at the club, he really needs to have a long, hard look at what's happened this season and not repeat it next. If we repeat this season, next season, we're in a relegation battle. That's the way I feel. But if he learns, adapts, changes the model, gets some better advisors in there, gets rid of Speakman, I think we could progress again next season. Definitely progress again next season. So there we go. Let me know your thoughts down below. End of the day, it is what it is. Rumours are rumours, aren't there? Someone out there, somewhere, if it's not true, would have started a rumour off, and it'll filter onto somebody else, and then someone picks up on it, and it is what it is. I like a good rumour as much as the next person. I really do. I enjoy a good little bit of a rumour. But at the end of the day, we need hard facts, don't we? We need to know whether or not. This is why we need KLD to come out and be vocal. Let's hear from KLD in the next couple of weeks. I want to hear what he's got in store for Sunderland. If we hear nothing to the end of the season, then we can start thinking there's something afoot. But let's have something from the club, some sort of statement, whatever it is. I don't know. Through news reporters, he'll never be interviewed himself. I don't think he's that kind of lad who'd be interviewed himself. But he could send one of his minions out there to be interviewed and show the Sunderland fans what's on the horizon for Sunderland. Are you going to adapt your model? Are you going to spend more money? Now people saying, yeah, we're losing money. We're losing money. And every week at this club, and KLD's paying for that himself. I still don't understand how we're losing money. Can someone out there let me know? We've got something like the 5th lowest wage. I don't know. Is it right? We've got a really low wage bill at the club. We've got the highest amount of fans coming into the ground at the club. So how are we losing money? I can't wrap my brain around it. I really cannot. And I'm not clever. But I can't wrap my brain around it. How are other teams doing what they're doing and we are losing money with that gate we're getting in? Anyway, Sam Allardyce being interviewed on the Tippy Tappy Show, the Tippy Tappy Football Show. It's a YouTube channel, 27,000 subscribers. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Pop over, watch the full interview if you want. So yes, Sam Allardyce, and also, and I'm forgetting his name again. How on earth can I forget his name? I've looked at it 2 seconds ago and I'm forgetting his name already. Oh my God. Chris Coleman. What an idiot. Yes, so Chris Coleman, Sam Allardyce. I'm going to show you a clip now. Sam Allardyce talking about, because the young lady on there who hosts the show asked Sam Allardyce, would he go back to Sunderland? And this is what he says.
Would you, if your phone rang for Sunderland, would you be interested?
Well, I'm not so sure who the owner is, what the format is, what the as you well know, I've said this many times before, is if they interview me, the interview is obviously the most important thing to me, on the ambition of the club, the financial stability of the club, the investment in the club, the quality of the players, what is my role. In other words, who is interfering?
Speakman! There we go. Sam Allardyce is absolutely fantastic. Go and watch it. It's an absolutely brilliant watch, and subscribe to the channel. So there we go. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you really think KLD is going to be leaving Sunderland? I don't. That's my opinion. Let me know yours down below. Do you think Ballard will be going this summer? That one's 50-50. That one's 50-50. You think Jack Clark's going to be summer? Going to be in the summer? Going to go in the summer? I do. So for me, I think KLD's not going. That's me. No. Me 50-50. Ballard. And me yes, Jack Clark. There we go. Take care. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. Pardon me. And then the spare ribs are absolutely gorgeous. Cheers. But at the end of the day, what did he buy the club for? 35 million? Satori's paid £1 or something? Somebody comes in off of 75 million? Would you take it?